My beloved child. My beloved child, I come to you today to reveal something important, something your very angels have earnestly brought before my throne. My child, since the beginning of creation I have sent warnings and guidance to my children through prophets and dreams. Even now I continue to whisper to you through signs, through gentle nudges, and through my presence within your heart. What I am about to say is not merely a warning, but also an expression of the love and care I pour out upon you each day. Sit down and listen in stillness. In the next 12 minutes I will reveal something that will amaze you. Your angels have come to me carrying a petition concerning you, your health, both physical and spiritual. Though you may not have spoken it aloud, I know there have been times when your body feels weary, your soul feels heavy, and your heart wavers. I see you when you try to appear strong, but inside you long for healing both within and without. My beloved child, do not ignore the small signs I am sending you. It may be a gentle urging within your heart to rest, a dream reminding you to care for yourself, or a clear feeling that I am pulling you away from unnecessary burdens. Your angels never sleep. They have stood before my throne and lifted prayers on your behalf, for they see what you have yet to recognize. My beloved child, today I come not to judge you, but to remind you of something you have quietly forgotten, something your guardian angels have fervently laid before me. This petition concerns no one else but you. Yes, my child, it is your health. I have seen you exhausted, not because you stopped loving, but because you have loved with everything you have. You have extended your hands to lift others, poured your heart out for them, and carried their burdens as if they were your own. You have prayed unceasingly, standing at the crossroads between them and the storm, and with compassion you have become a pillar of support for many. But my child, who is praying for you? Who is standing in the gap for you? As you give your strength to others, you have unintentionally neglected the temple I built, your very body. You have overlooked the signs of fatigue, dismissed the whispers within yourself. I hear your silent cries, even when no words are spoken. I know you do not mean to. Your loving heart for others delights me. But my beloved, remember that you are also part of my plan. Caring for yourself is not selfish, it is an act of wisdom. You cannot fill the cup of others if yours is empty. A lamp cannot burn brightly for long if its oil runs dry. Your angels have pleaded earnestly before me. They did not come for others, they came for you. My child, they have seen the battles you are facing, some you are aware of, and others hidden from your sight. You have been strong, but in your strength you have neglected yourself. I see you brush aside pain, treating exhaustion as ordinary. You think you can continue believing the burdens you carry are necessary. But your angels see far beyond what your eyes perceive. They see the long road ahead, where you will need more strength than you realize. They have come to me, pleading that I awaken you before this weariness causes you to stumble. My beloved child, I know you have given your heart fully for others. You have uplifted, interceded, and carried their burdens, but in that devotion you have quietly overlooked the cries from your own body. You have heard my voice for others, but now listen to what I speak to you. Your body is the temple I have entrusted to you to care for. When you neglect it, your soul and spirit within you also suffer. I do not want that to happen, for you are precious, and you deserve to live in fullness and health. My beloved, this is my word for you. Pause for a moment and look at yourself with the same tenderness you have shown to others. You, too, deserve to be restored. You are worthy of love. I am calling you to return to yourself and to return to rest in me. Let Main touch and heal, not only your soul but your body as well. I long to fill the places where you are depleted, and I desire for you to enter a season of renewal. In the days to come, listen to yourself, listen to each breath and heartbeat I have placed within you. Just as you have listened to me, now listen to the small voices from your own body. Let Main restore you. Let Main renew your heart and body. My child, I want you to enter a season of restoration. Not every battle requires you to fight to exhaustion. There are times when I want you to rest in my arms and allow me to do the work of healing. Let your soul be still, for I am pouring out heavenly comfort and healing upon you. The prayers of the angels are not in vain. I have heard and I will act. But my child, you must do your part. Listen to your body, listen to my voice, and allow me to lead you into a season where healing will be complete. Do not ignore the gentle reminders, for in obedience and trust, you will see my hand move powerfully. Today I do not come to place more burdens on your shoulders, but to invite you to lay everything down. Before I work through you, I desire to heal and restore you first. So my child, the first thing I ask of you is this: rest. But not the fleeting kind, where your body is still but your mind races with countless thoughts and worries. I am calling you to true rest, where your soul is free and your mind is at perfect peace. Do you hear my voice? Draw closer. This is my invitation to you, the one who is weary from long battles. You have carried too much, not only your own pain, but also the tears and burdens of others. I have seen every silent sacrifice, every sleepless night of concern, and the moments you told yourself to keep going despite your exhaustion. But my beloved, I have not called you to live in weariness. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest that no one else can provide. My rest is unlike the stillness the world offers. It does not depend on external circumstances or what you can control. My rest goes deeper, it reaches every corner of your soul, soothing wounds you have forgotten you carry. Give Main everything you hold tightly. Every burden, every fear, every disappointment. I know there are things you cannot share with anyone: unfulfilled dreams, silent failures, and even the times you blamed yourself. But my child, nothing is too great or too small for me to carry. I am powerful enough to handle it all. You only need to lay it down at my feet. I have created you wonderfully and fearfully. Your body is the temple I dwell in, a precious gift I have given you to nurture, cherish, and protect. But my child, this temple must be cared for not only from the outside but also by what you bring within. Everything you consume carries energy, either life or depletion. It is not just the food you eat, but the words you listen to, the things you read, and the thoughts you nurture in your heart. Each of these influences your vitality and spirit. My child, be vigilant. I have set before you two paths, life and death, blessings and curses. But I have also whispered in your heart, choose life. Life is not merely the beating of your heart, but the wholeness of your soul, body, and spirit. Do not only nourish your body and neglect your spirit. Do not allow negative words, fear, or doubt to seep into your heart, for these things can wound you from within where your eyes cannot see, but I see clearly. Choose wisely. When you choose what is good, you are building my temple on a firm foundation of stone, Let my word be the nourishment for your spirit, and let the living water I give be an endless spring within you. I long to see you strong not only in faith but also in your body. Therefore, care for yourself as if you are tending to a sacred gift. Walk in awareness, knowing that everything you do and everything you receive is a choice. What you choose, you will reap. If you choose life, you will find yourself radiant with the strength I pour out. If you choose things that harm your soul, you will see that temple wither. My beloved, let Maine help you choose. Draw near to me, and I will show you what brings life and what builds the person within you. Remember, every choice is a seed, and I desire for you to sow the seeds of life, seeds that will grow into thriving trees, blossoming and bearing abundant fruit in your life. Pause and listen not to the sounds of the world, but to the gentle voice that comes from within your very body. It is the whisper I placed in you when you were woven together in your mother's womb. Your body is not just an outer shell, but a delicate masterpiece crafted by my infinite wisdom and love. Every heartbeat, every breath, and every subtle sign is how I communicate with you. When you feel weary, it is not merely the weakness of the flesh, but my voice reminding you to stop, to rest, and to let me restore you from within. When pain arises, it is the alarm bell I place to let you know that something needs care and attention. My child, do not disregard these signals. Do not ignore the voice of your body as if it holds no importance. Your body is the temple where I dwell. Every time you dismiss your fatigue or silence the reminders your body gives, you unintentionally let that temple wear away. I designed it perfectly, without flaw, and within that creation I placed deep wisdom, the very wisdom you must learn to heed. When you learn to listen to your body, you are not only caring for yourself, but also honoring the one who created you. I know there are times when you feel you have no time to pause, that your work is too much and those you love need you to stay strong. But my child, I do not desire for you to be exhausted by the pace of life. I want you to know that rest is not a sign of weakness, but an act of trust. Do you trust me enough to stop and let me do the rest for you? I long to see you walk in wholeness, not only in spirit but also in body. I did not create you to live in exhaustion, but to experience abundant life, complete in every aspect. Listen deeply, for these words I speak to you from the depths of love and understanding. For too long you have poured into the lives of others, yet few have stopped to pour back into you. I have seen you quietly empty yourself, as the well within you grows dry from endless giving. My child, look around you. There are those who, in one way or another, have drawn from you without ever replenishing you. They come with needs, but when you need, you are met with silence. You have loved them, stood by them in the storms, but now I see the empty spaces in your heart, the spaces of weariness and loneliness. I call you to love, but my child, I never call you to self-destruction. Love is not depletion. True love flows both ways, where both are renewed and grow. But if you give without receiving, you will gradually run dry, and I do not want that for you. You were not made to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. I know you long to be a light, to lift up those around you, but I do not call you to do it alone. Surround yourself with those who will lift you up, those who see your worth and are willing to shelter you when you are weak. People who will pray for you, encourage you, and draw you out of darkness when you lose your way. It is time for you to set boundaries, not out of selfishness, but because you deserve balance, healthy relationships, and a life full of vitality. You do not need to feel guilty for keeping something for yourself. I know that when you hear these words, your heart may sink. Your eyes may blur with tears as you realize how far you have walked the path of forgetting yourself. You have poured yourself out for others, sometimes to the point where it feels like there is nothing left for you to hold on to. I see the moments when you silently endure, the nights you lie awake burdened by the worries of others, even while carrying wounds of your own that have not yet healed. But my dear child, let me say this: I am not here to condemn you. I have not come to point out your failures or make you feel small in your efforts. I have come to remind you that you are precious in my sight, so precious that I cannot bear to watch you be depleted any longer. You have loved with all your heart, but in giving so much to others, you have forgotten that you too are someone I love and desire to protect. You are one of my beloved children whom I long to care for. My child, you do not need to carry this weight any longer. I did not create you to bear everything on your small shoulders. When you place others above yourself, I see it. I see your selflessness, but I also see you growing weary. That is not what I desire for you. I long for you to live in fullness and abundance, not in exhaustion and emptiness. Come to me, my child. Let Maine hold you in comfort, so the wounds you have hidden may be healed in my presence. I know you think you must be strong, but even the strongest need a place to rest. I am that place for you. You do not have to do everything alone. Return to my embrace, where you are nourished, protected, and no longer need to chase after things beyond your strength. I will strengthen the places where you feel weakest. The parts of you that feel empty, I will restore. The broken pieces of your heart that you have hidden, I will touch and heal with my very hands. I will renew your mind and breathe new life into you, so each thought shines with peace and hope. You will no longer be held captive by weariness or fear, because I alone am the one who heals you. You will see the chains of exhaustion and illness fall away, not by your own strength, but by my power working within you. My child, I do not speak these words as a distant promise, but as a reality waiting for you when you step into my rest. When you begin to care for yourself, you will see my blessings flow into every part of your life. Each cell in your body will be renewed, and your breath will grow lighter. Your spirit will no longer be weighed down, but will rise like an eagle soaring in the vast sky. Where confusion once reigned, I will bring clarity. Where weakness dwelled, I will fill you with strength. Where chaos existed, you will walk in the peace I give. My beloved, understand that these words are not merely encouragement, they are an invitation to step into the river of my blessing. As you return to yourself, loving and caring for the temple I have placed within you, you will see that every promise I have spoken will come to pass. You will no longer have to fight alone. I am walking with you every step, every breath, every heartbeat. Let Maine lift you up so that you may see that in your weakest place my power shines the brightest. For I am your God, the one who heals, restores, and renews. Hold on to this promise and step into the land of healing that I am ready to give to you, my beloved child. My words are not merely old pages of the past, but a living flame flowing like a stream that brings life and truth. From the beginning I have revealed myself through stories, true testimonies where I intervened, guided, and provided for those I have chosen. When you read the Bible, do not see it as distant stories. Look deeper, and you will see my nature portrayed in every miracle, every proclamation, and in every journey I have walked with my children. My beloved child, remember my servant Elijah, a man anointed and used by me in mighty ways. Yet even Elijah, who witnessed my power through fire from heaven and victory over the prophets of Baal, grew weary and fell. After that great triumph, when Elijah fled from Queen Jezebel's threats, fear and exhaustion overwhelmed him. In his despair, Elijah pleaded with me to take his life. But I did not rebuke him, nor did I abandon him in his weakness. Instead, I sent an angel to him bringing bread and water, encouraging him to eat and rest. The angel touched him and said, "Get up and eat, for the journey is too much for you." 1 Kings 19:7. You see, I did not allow Elijah to continue his journey while he was drained. Before he could face me on Mount Horeb, before I revealed myself through the gentle whisper, he needed restoration both physically and spiritually. My child, this is not by chance. Rest, fasting, and caring for the temple of your body are part of the journey of walking with me. Even the strongest and most righteous need times of renewal to prepare for the next journey I have prepared. Learn from Elijah, Daniel, and even from my Son, Jesus Christ. He withdrew from the crowds, seeking solitude to pray, rest, and draw strength from me. The strength of my servants does not lie in their personal efforts, but in surrender, knowing when to stop, when to fast, and when to let me restore them. My child, when you feel weary, remember that I never ask you to walk in exhaustion. I call you to come to me, to rest in my presence, and let me fill you with bread from heaven and living water. The stories you have heard are not distant memories or relics of a bygone era. They are lamps, living testimonies of my unchanging faithfulness through every generation. What I have done for my servants in the past, I am willing to do for you in your own life. I am the Eternal One, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Just as I cared for Daniel in the lion's den, just as I provided bread for Elijah on his way to Horeb, and just as I watched over my beloved Son Jesus, I am caring for you with complete love and provision. But my child, you must listen. Listen to my voice in the stillness, in the whispers I place in your heart each day. For I see clearly all that lies ahead. I see the doors you will walk through, the paths you must choose, and the battles you have yet to imagine. You may not see it, but I have seen it all. I see the opportunities prepared and the inevitable challenges. I see the blessings awaiting you and the hardships the enemy will place along your path. My child, your adversary never sleeps. He waits for moments when you lower your guard, seeking to sow weariness into your heart, to distract you from your mission, and to steal the joy I have given you. But do not fear. I have equipped you with everything you need to overcome. My Spirit dwells within you, working powerfully. My angels encamp around you, ready to fight on your behalf. However, you must do your part. Walk by faith, not by sight. Seek me daily, allowing my word to be the lamp to your feet, guiding you along the path of peace and victory. My child, when I call you to rest and care for yourself, it is not to slow you down. It is because I am preparing you for greater things. I want you to have the strength to stand firm when the storm comes, to run and not grow weary, to soar like an eagle and not lose heart. Trust me. Renew your heart in my presence. For I will not only lead you through trials, but I will walk with you at every step until you step into the glory I have promised you. Do not delay any longer. Do not let hesitation hold you back when I have prepared the way ahead. The time is now, not tomorrow, not some distant day when you feel more ready. Right now I am calling you to rise, to step out, and to seize the destiny I have set before you. You may think you need to wait for a clearer sign, a wide open door, or another confirmation. But my child, I have spoken, and your heart already knows it. Let trust lead you, do not let fear or doubt delay you. Now, my beloved, come to me in prayer. Kneel before me, speak to me, and allow me to draw you into my full presence. There you will find peace that surpasses all understanding, and you will be renewed by my power. Pray this. Well, dear Lord, today I come before you with an open heart, seeking guidance and light from the lamp of your presence. I recognize that every step on this path cannot be steady without the instruction and wisdom of my Creator. Speak to my heart, O Lord, that I may hear your voice amidst the noise of life. Show me the path you have prepared beforehand, that I may walk in obedience without doubt or hesitation. Teach me to care for the temple you have entrusted to me, both body and soul. Help me to recognize the value of this gift, that I may cherish it as a symbol of your presence within me. When I grow weary or weak, strengthen me, that I may rise in your power and continue to walk the path of righteousness. Lord, grant me a steadfast and humble heart like your faithful servants Elijah, who trusted in you through loneliness, Moses, who listened to your voice and led your people through the wilderness, Daniel, who prayed unceasingly and stood firm in the face of adversity, Paul, who endured hardship so that your name might be glorified. Above all, Father, help me to follow the example of Jesus Christ, who walked in humility, fasting and praying, and who fully obeyed your will even when the road ahead was filled with suffering. Fill my heart with courage and peace, that I may face the challenges ahead not by my own strength, but with the assurance that you are always by my side. Though the road may be rough, remind me that you have never left me, and with each step your hand upholds and guides me. Almighty and merciful Lord, today I bow before your holy presence, my heart overflowing with gratitude and awe at your unfailing faithfulness. I thank you for you never turn away from my cries. Every prayer, whether whispered in the dark or shed in silent tears, you have heard and held in your hands. Lord, I praise you for your steadfast promises, promises that never fade or waver with time. For in Christ Jesus all your promises are yes and amen. Even though I have not yet seen the full results with my eyes, I trust in your divine plan and timing. I know that everything is under your sovereign control. You are working all things together for my good, even the trials, the waiting, and the unforeseen turns. I rest in perfect peace, knowing that your love for me never changes. When I am weak, you are my strength. When I am lost, you are the light guiding me home. When I am weary, you are the shade and the living water that restores my soul. Lord, I praise you not only for what you have done, but for what you are about to do. I am confident that answers are coming, doors are opening, and healing has begun. Even if I cannot see it clearly now, I know that your hand is silently working in my life. Continue to pour out heavenly strength upon me, that I may walk in unwavering faith, unaffected by the circumstances around me. Renew my spirit each day and fill my heart with hope. In the name of Jesus I pray. Amen.